So I wanna ask you about that ridiculous chord that I saw because I have, as we were joking the other day, I have baby hands. I have small hands. I actually like to play short scale guitars as a result, feel a little bit more comfortable. But did I spot a 3 to 7 fret span? Like that is.
Yeah, there's some real stretchy, weird kind of chords.
What do you want to show? We'll go into riff repeater and we can.
Just go to the chorus, maybe the second chorus. So the second tallest group of 2.
Reminder: if you're not using riff repeater to
you can go to that one too.
Dig into the exact areas of the songs that you need to that you'd like to work on. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a beast. Okay.
Could if you want. Fine.
Yeah, slow down just a little. Take it down to like 90 or something, just so that it makes it a little bit easier for us to show.
Yeah. So these are a bit of a stretch. I don't know if we don't have a close-up camera yet.
Not yet. We're gonna work on that actually. The close-up camera is being borrowed by another team today.
Okay.
We're gonna get one of those to the fill.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping to get like a sloppy cam so that I can just come in and show your hands in detail. But
that would help. But
if you could swap to the at least the larger cam while we're doing showing his hands.
So the first 2 is just a simple A minor and then a relatively simple C bar chord. And after that, he goes to this G, and instead of playing the 3rd here, the 3rd of the chord here, you can also play it kind of like this. But he plays it here, which is a little tougher of a stretch, but it feels better, and it's a little chunkier. It's more reminiscent of a power chord, but you get that major tonality in it too. And you just got to practice stretching.
There's no shortcut to
this.
There's no shortcut, but
one thing I would say is there's no way you're going to play this chord if you have your thumb up here. Like, I tend to play a lot like this with my thumb, which is bad, but you can't play chords like that. So you really want to keep your thumb really low on the back of the neck and pretty flat. You know, you don't want it like this or like that.
You just brace it with the meat of your
pretty
thumb.
Flat, exactly.
Okay.
And get it really low. And I usually drop my wrist too. That helps. If your wrist is way up here, you're not going to have as much flexibility. If you drop your wrist.
Okay, show us at 90% speed if you would. Hopefully that's not going to hurt you to play it that slow. Hard to hear voices over the music. What do we need to do? We'll work on that. Man, that just 5 to 9 out. But that's what practice is for.
That one's hard.
Oh, 2 to 6 too.
Yeah, because
I mean,
as you get lower on the fretboard, the frets get wider.
They're
so
a little...
This is a beast of a one. And then that last chord is a little bit different. It's easier. It's only a 4-note stretch.
Okay, it's only a 4-note stretch.
Or a 4-fret.
As a campfire strummer, 4-note stretch has already been. Now, you mentioned something interesting. You said, "Well, that's the way that he does it." How do you know that's the way that the guitarist from the band does it?
We use all the resources we have available when we're tracking this kind of stuff. So we use YouTube videos and stuff like that, and live performances. You can clearly see him doing these big voicings.
So if you're learning the Rocksmith version, you're learning the artist's version. Whenever possible, you're trying to recreate exactly what...
as authentic as possible, while still keeping it fun to play as well. You know, there's always a balance there. If the guitarist uses ridiculous fingerings that don't really make sense and make it harder to play, then it should be. Sometimes we'll be a little more instructive with it, but wherever possible, we always use the authentic one, and this is, this is how you gotta play this song.
All right,
this makes sense. There's one more thing I wanted to look at, the bridge, and that's that part. And what's really cool about this guitarist is his tone, and it's really spanky and it's really tight. And if you listen, when I first was playing this, I was just doing alternating strums up and down, because that's what I'm used to. That's how I usually play. But I saw him play, and you can hear it in his tone as well. He does everything downstrokes, which is a super punk way to play things. And my downstrokes are not nearly as clean as they could be, and he's really good at it. But you can't get that sound by doing
sort of ice pick sting kind of attack.
Yeah, exactly. It's super sharp. So I'll attempt to play it right now.
Ice Pick Sting is the name of my metal band, by the way.
I can get it. Just slow it a little bit. Maybe 95 or something like that.
94.
94.
Incorrect. 94 was the correct answer.
This part he goes into strumming.
But for that breakdown.
Yeah, for the first 2 rounds, he does all downstrokes. But so for that second half, he does more of a...
Right. It's probably even he's tired.
Probably, yeah. It's tough.
Cool.
A lot of endurance. But yeah, that's basically it.